Hello, people of God. I'm Paul James. Welcome to The Let Out. This week, we talked about how to check our emotions. Christians don't talk about it much, but our spiritual growth is directly tied to the level of our emotional wellness. Proverbs 4:23 tells us that above all else, we need to guard our hearts, because it's out of our hearts or our emotions that all of the issues of life flow. It's not my circumstance that makes me who I am, but rather what's going on inside of me. The key to emotional wellness is developing a sense of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify my own emotions while picking up on the emotional cues of others. There are 4 ways to check your emotions towards a better life. The first way to check your emotions is to check your emotion by looking inward. The psalmist in Psalm 42 says, "Why is my soul so downcast within me? And why am I so disturbed on the inside?" It is key for you to know what is going on inside of you before you can know what's going on in your outer world. Secondly, check your emotion by looking backwards. In order to understand where you are, you must understand where you came from. The psalmist says, "My soul is downcast within me, therefore I remember the land of Jordan. I remember even on the mountaintop experiences that I had." You must look backwards to know how you got to where you are. Thirdly, check your emotions by looking outward. You have to take assessment of where you are currently and what is going on in your life right now. The psalmist says that deep calls to deep. I feel like waterfalls are falling on me, and I also feel like the breakers of God is dashing against me. There are times in life where we feel overwhelmed. That point of being overwhelmed may signal depression, but it is also indicating that you are on your way out of a storm. And fourthly, and finally, check your emotions by looking upward. The psalmist is so overwhelmed, and then he speaks of praying a prayer to his God. Life puts a lot of mud on our windshields. Worship has a way of wiping all that is undesirable off of our windshield so we can see clearly to live our best life. And here's a final thought. Conquer yourself before you conquer the world. Proverbs 16:32 tells us that it's better to be patient than to be a warrior, and it's better to have self-control than to conquer a city. It is no need in having goals and being ambitious in your external life if you have not yet resolved your inner life. And even if you have success, that success will eventually crumble if you don't resolve what is going on inside of you by checking your emotions. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, right here at The Let Out.